Okay, we've seen the preparations, we've heard from both the camps, and now a closer look at this encounter. So, there are doubts about Matt Henry. He's been their standout bowler. If I'm not mistaken, he's picked up 10 wickets in the 4 matches that he's played so far. He was good against India in that particular encounter. What we've learnt is that he's just bowled about 7 to 8 deliveries in the 2 practice sessions they've had. Just came, bowled 7, 8 deliveries, went off. So still not certain. If he doesn't make it to the 11, how much does that impact the Kiwi team?
It does impact to a great extent because he's got the ability to take wickets at the start. We've seen that. Also, he comes in the middle overs, takes a wicket or 2, and then again bowls a pretty tight line and length in the last few overs. So anybody who takes wickets, that's the best dot ball that you can bowl. And if you can take wickets in the middle overs, you're not letting a partnership, to grow. And if you don't let a partnership to grow, which means a new batter is coming in, a few deliveries are wasted while he's trying to push in one. While if it's a set partnership, they're looking for the boundaries. While a new batter comes in, he's looking to get the circulation in his legs, 1s and 2s. So that slows it down just a little bit. So I think him not playing is a big plus for India.
That's the X factor from the Kiwi team. They have a few other players, but let's look at the X factor for India. Especially when I look at that New Zealand game, it was Varun Chakravarthy with a fifer. He was a standout performer for India. We heard from Santner, who had come on the eve of the game. He said, yes, Varun was very good, but now we've had a look at him and we've seen a lot of videos going into this game. Do you think New Zealand would be better prepared for him here, or Varun Chakravarthy, as he's bamboozled many batters before, could still have that edge?
Well, first and foremost, any live game is not a video game. So, you might have seen lots of videos. That doesn't mean that you are able to go into master him. If you master him, great. Then you deserve to do that. And of course, yes, I think videos and slow-mos and all the computer guys will certainly help you. There's no question about it. I remember in our commentary chat, which includes commentators from all the countries, for our chat. One of our guys was actually talking about, can I want to put what Chakravarthy does in India. He said, what's the matter with you? Let them find out. Let New Zealand find out on their own. Why do we have to go out of our way to show that this is the way he bowls his ball and that is the way? Let them do it. And it's not such a big deal as far as TV is concerned. When he starts bowling, then we will be able to analyze it. But why do you want to give anything at the moment to anybody? So yes, videos will certainly help. But at the end of the day, it's your temperament. Because what stage do you come into bat? What stage does he come into ball? What are you looking to do at that stage? Are you looking to work him out for 1s and 2s? Are you looking to go for the big shots?
It's interesting you talk about, not really showing your hand when it comes to Varun Chakravarthy, because Varun doesn't even do it with the Indian batters. We had Rohit Sharma the other day saying that even in the nets, he's not bowling all variations. He doesn't want us to know because he'll play the IPL later.
Absolutely. Smart. At the nets, what you want to do, if you're on your own bowling to a stump, you can try all the magic tricks that you have. But if you're bowling to somebody, all you're looking to get is your run-up and the rhythm right. You want that confidence that when you land, your foot lands properly, your hand is coming well. That's all you want. Batters in the net, when they are batting, they are not looking, they are looking to experiment. They are not also going to, play the way they would play in a match always. Maybe at a stump. Yeah. So yes, I think he's very smart that way. And I'm glad he's not showing his tricks even to the Indians.
Okay, just as we speak, if you are hearing a lot of noise, that is because the Indian team has just come by. They are heading into the stadium right in front of us. Of course, because of copyright issues, I can't be showing you those visuals. But you will, of course, see the players when they get on the pitch. They are undefeated so far in the tournament. Now, looking at that one game that India and New Zealand played here on this particular ground, all other teams that played India, it was their first game in Dubai, and sometimes they say it takes time. New Zealand have had a game under their belt. Does that then give them some sort of advantage? At least on the even keel, they start both teams?
Yes, yes, to an extent. And also the way they have played the semis, the manner of their win in the semis will have the New Zealanders in high spirits with great belief. Look, they've had a very good record against India in test matches as well recently. They beat India in all 3 test matches, not just they beat in one and they lost the other 2. So all told, they will feel that, look, this Indian team can be put under pressure. A lot of teams, when they play India, if they've been wiped out in a series in India, for example, they start to think, oh, they are invincible. But I don't think Kiwis will do that. Kiwis will want to show that whatever happens, they are as good, if not better than the Indians.
Tell us a few Kiwi players that Indian fans need to be wary of. They have to watch out. Sachin Ravindra has been form of his life. Williamson is getting a lot of runs. Santana is picking wickets. I'm actually spoiled for choices.
Yes, look, that's what it tells you. How good the New Zealand players are. Don't forget Glenn Phillips with his fielding and his batting, and then maybe the occasional bowling. Daryl Mitchell is another one who's familiar with Indian bowlers, having played a lot of T20 cricket in India. So yes, I think you will say that a lot of the New Zealand players are pretty familiar with what India has to offer. So that is the reason why this is going to be a real, even Stevens game, even Keel game.
We always do these ratios. 50-50, 70-30, 60-40. Give us your ratio for this game before the first ball is bowled.
Well, I'll say 50.5 to India.
Wow, that's close.
Yeah,
that's very
49.5 to New Zealand.
That's very, very close. Quite different from the general feeling. Everyone thinks India is the overwhelming favourite. Is that close contest also based on the fact that we talk about India's spin strength? We forget that New Zealand also comes with a quartet of spinners.
Yes.
They also have 4 spinners, which other teams didn't have the luxury of playing here.
Correct. And so they have that variety in their bowling. They also have that little bit of depth in their bowling. So they'll have 3 new ball bowlers as well. I don't know about Henry's fitness. We'll know at the toss. But there is O'Rourke and as well as Kyle Jamieson. Now, Jamieson is also a fine bat. He can throw his bat around a little bit. So they also have a little bit of batting depth. So that is the reason I get that ratio 50.5 to 49.5 in India's favor.
That's very close. As Mr. Gavaskar puts it, 2 best teams that have made it thus far. From India's point of view, are you seeing any changes? I know that 4 spinners, they went with New Zealand. It's unlikely that they'll change that. But do you see a change of personnel in that? Many talking about, let's say, getting an offie in a Washington Sundar because New Zealand have lefties, or you reckon no?
No, don't make any changes. Yeah, there could be a temptation because the Washington Sundar also gives you a little bit of batting as well down the order. So that might be a consideration in place of, say, Kuldeep Yadav, because Kuldeep Yadav bowls the ball to turn away from the left-handers. Washington Sundar also is somebody who can do that. That could be a temptation. But look, he hasn't played any of the first 4 matches. Yeah. So you don't want to, break, something which is unbroken.
All right, that's really nicely set up the entire game by Mr. Gavaskar. Of course, we'll have him in the mid-innings as well as in our post-match analysis. You stick on with India today.